Fat elephant, you are ugly. Fat elephant, you are ugly. Fat elephant, you are ugly.
In a small village of Amadike, there lived a girl named Ifeoma. Ifeoma was very, very fat. The other girls mocked her every single day. They called her elephant. They called her ugly. They refused to sit near her. No one wanted to be seen with her. Whenever she passed, they would whisper and laugh. But Ifeoma had something they did not have. She had a soft heart. Even though their words hurt her deeply, she never insulted anyone back. She cried alone at night. But during the day, she smiled. One hot afternoon, a strange man entered the village. His clothes were torn. His hair was rough. He looked dirty. He carried a small bowl and begged for money. "Please, help me," he said weakly. The beautiful girls in the village saw him and covered their nose. "He smells. Get away from us, dirty man." They threw insults at him. The man said nothing. He only watched them carefully. Then Ifeoma saw him. She looked into his eyes. She felt something different. She searched her wrapper and brought out 500 naira. "This is all I have," she said gently. "Please use it." The man looked shocked. "Why did you help me?" he asked. Ifeoma smiled sadly. "Because I know how it feels to be treated like nothing." A few days later, she saw him again. He looked hungry. This time, she didn't give him money. She bought food with her small savings. "Eat," she said. "You look weak." And she treated him well. But she had no idea she was planting a seed. 1 week later, the whole village shook with excitement. The prince has arrived. He is searching for a wife. Drums beat loudly. Messengers ran through the streets. All beautiful maidens should gather at the king's palace. The girls who mocked Ifeoma spent hours dressing. Gold earrings, shiny gowns, heavy makeup, sweet perfumes. They practiced how to smile politely. Ifeoma, she didn't even bother. She wore her simple wrapper and stood at the back of the crowd. She only wanted to watch. She believed she was not up to standard. And then the prince entered the palace in full royal attire. Handsome, confident, and regal. The girls gasped. One by one, they paraded before him. They smiled and bowed. They acted humble. But the prince's face remained serious. Then suddenly, he stood up. He walked past all the decorated girls, past the perfumes, past the shiny gowns. He walked straight into the crowd and stood in front of Ifeoma. The whole palace was silent. People whispered, "Why her? The ugly one? The fat girl?" Ifeoma's heart began to race. The prince smiled. "I have found who I am looking for." And the palace went silent. The king looked confused. "Are you sure?" The prince nodded. "I began my search long before today." Then he turned to the crowd. "I came here dressed like a madman. I begged in your street. I watched how you treated someone you thought had nothing." The girl's face turned pale. "No one helped me. No one respected me. No one showed kindness." He looked at Ifeoma, except her. He continued, She gave me 500 naira when it was all she had. She bought me food when I was hungry. She did not see death. She saw a human being. The palace was silent. I choose character over beauty because beauty fades, but kindness builds kingdoms. And the show was dismissed. The girl they called ugly became a princess. Ifeoma married the prince, and together they built an empire. She lived in a palace bigger than her village. She was loved loudly and proudly. The same girls who once laughed at her now hid their faces in shame. They had beauty, but they lacked kindness. And they learned too late that sometimes the one everyone ignores is the one heaven is preparing for greatness. Never judge by appearance. Treat everybody with love and kindness, because the heart you ignore today may be the crown you bow to tomorrow. Please do not forget to like, follow, and subscribe, and let me know which of my stories you enjoyed most. Thank you.